Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into something that's near and dear to my heart, and I know it's going to set your taste buds tingling. We're talking about Maryland Lobster Delight. Now I know what you might be thinking. Lobster? In Maryland? Yes, my friends, you heard that right. While Maryland is famous for its crabs, especially the blue crabs, the lobster scene here is something you definitely don't want to overlook. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's explore this culinary gem together. First off, let's talk about why Maryland is such a great place for lobster. You might think of Maine when you think of lobster, and while Maine has its claim to fame, Maryland has its own unique spin on this delicious crustacean. The waters off the coast of Maryland are rich and teeming with marine life, which means that lobster thrives here too. The Chesapeake Bay is not just a crab haven. It's also home to some fantastic lobsters, and the local fishermen know how to catch them right. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of cooking and enjoying lobster, let's take a moment to appreciate the history. Did you know that lobsters were once considered a poor man's food? Yup, that's right. Back in the day, lobsters were so plentiful that they were used as fertilizer and even fed to prisoners. Can you imagine? Fast forward to today, and they're a luxury item, gracing the tables of fine dining establishments and special occasions. It's a fascinating transformation, don't you think? All right, let's get into the good stuff. How to prepare and enjoy Maryland lobster. One of the most popular ways to enjoy lobster here is in a classic lobster roll. Now, a Maryland lobster roll is a bit different from what you might find in New England. Here, we like to keep it simple yet flavorful. We're talking about fresh lobster meat, lightly dressed with mayonnaise, a squeeze of lemon, and maybe a sprinkle of Old Bay seasoning for that unmistakable Maryland flair. Then it's piled high in a buttery toasted bun. Can you taste it? I can. And if you want to take it up a notch, let's not forget about the lobster mac and cheese. Oh my goodness, this dish is pure comfort food. Imagine creamy, cheesy goodness with chunks of succulent lobster mixed in. It's like a warm hug on a plate, perfect for those chilly Maryland evenings or any time you want to treat yourself. You can even elevate it further with some crispy breadcrumbs on top for that added crunch. But wait, there's more. If you're feeling adventurous, you can try your hand at making a lobster bisque. This rich, velvety soup is a showstopper. It's made by simmering lobster shells to extract all that sweet, sweet flavor and then blending it with cream and spices. Trust me, once you've had a bowl of homemade lobster bisque, you'll never look at soup the same way again. Now let's talk about where to get your lobster fix. If you're in Maryland, you have plenty of options, whether you want to dine out or cook at home. There are numerous seafood markets where you can find fresh, live lobsters. I always recommend checking out local fishmongers because they often have the freshest catches and can give you tips on how to prepare them. Plus, you're supporting local businesses, which is always a win. And if you're looking to dine out, there are some fantastic restaurants that specialize in seafood and, of course, lobster. You'll find everything from casual eateries to upscale dining experiences. Some places even offer lobster festivals, where you can indulge in an array of lobster dishes while enjoying the vibrant atmosphere. It's a great way to spend a day with friends or family, celebrating everything lobster. Now, I can't talk about Maryland lobster without mentioning the importance of sustainability. It's crucial to be mindful of where our seafood comes from. Many local fishermen practice sustainable fishing methods to ensure that we can enjoy these delicious crustaceans for years to come. So, when you're purchasing lobster, look for labels or ask questions to ensure you're making environmentally responsible choices. It feels good to know you're not only treating yourself, but also taking care of our oceans, right? And let's not forget about the health benefits. Lobster is a lean source of protein and is packed with essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, and vitamin B12. It's a delicious way to get some good nutrients into your diet. Just remember, moderation is key, especially when it comes to those buttery lobster rolls. As we wrap up this lobster love fest, I want to encourage you to try cooking with lobster if you haven't already. It might seem intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think. You can start with simple recipes like a lobster roll or a lobster salad. And don't be afraid to experiment. Add your own twist to traditional recipes. Maybe a spicy aioli instead of mayo, or a sprinkle of fresh herbs for a pop of color and flavor. The sky's the limit. So, whether you're a lifelong Maryland resident or just visiting, make sure to indulge in some lobster delight. It's a true taste of the Chesapeake Bay, and a delicious way to connect with the local culture. And hey, if you try any of these recipes or find a great lobster spot, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences and any tips you might have to share. Thanks for joining me today on this seafood adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, happy eating, and may your lobster rolls always be overflowing.